Tonight, New South Wales swelters. Firefighters prepare for unprecedented catastrophic conditions as the mercury soars. A teenage party descends into a violent brawl at Lake Macquarie. And the crippling injury that could sideline one of the NRL's biggest stars.
This is NBN News with Jane Goldsmith.
Good evening. We were warned it would be catastrophic, but now it could be even worse. Fire authorities predict conditions across New South Wales tomorrow could rival the deadly Black Saturday bushfires. It follows a sweltering day where records were smashed in parts of the Hunter and Sydney.
They came early and often, and by the time Sydney's heatwave was at its searing best, this baking city's hottest property was a patch of sand at Bondi.
And the Hunter sweated through record-breaking heat. Williamtown, Cessnock and Singleton recording their hottest ever days, peaking at an incredible 47 degrees in Singleton. For the lucky ones closer to the coast, the beach was the place to be.
Riding today's heatwave in style. Surfers not the only ones.
The mayors of the Hunter's 7 councils are the latest public figures to throw their support behind the Our Nights community ownership model. Facilitators say their movement is picking up speed, particularly at a grassroots level.
The mercury was soaring and the sun was blazing. Front row at the footy. There's no other place the Knights' nanas would rather be.
Yes, we love it. We love it.
Since the Knights began in 1988, Elaine Roberts has only missed 2 home games.
Still to come, the housing affordability crisis and how the government plans to fix it. "300 out-of-control teens, 11 arrests and 2 suspected drug overdoses. The end result of a wild party at Lake Macquarie last night. NBN News has exclusive vision of the youths spilling onto a Charlestown street and brawling with officers as police attempted to shut the gathering down.
Underage and out of control, 300 teenagers, the youngest just 13, hurling abuse and attacking police.
Tomorrow night on NBN News, we take you inside Australia's largest demolition project, the levelling of Munmorah Power Station. What will become of the industrial relic and what's the future for other abandoned plants? That's tomorrow night on NBN News.
A South Australian man has been charged with the abduction and sexual assault of a Belgian tourist after responding to an ad she placed on Gumtree. Police swooped upon a farmhouse southeast of Adelaide earlier today where they arrested a 52-year-old man.
What I can confirm now, yes, look, she was able to get a message home to her family, and that's obviously alerted the police. Her family are very grateful for everything that's occurred and the fact that she is safe, because obviously her safety was the #1 priority.
The 24-year-old woman went missing on Thursday and was found last night after being spotted by a member of the public.
Paddy Kilmurray joins us now. And Paddy, the Indigenous All-Stars ran riot last night.
All one-way traffic, thank you, Jane. Relief for the Canberra Raiders tonight with Jared Croker's knee injury not as bad as first feared. He dislocated his kneecap in the All-Stars clash, which was comprehensively won by an unstoppable Indigenous side.
They're brutal on the field, but once the whistle blows, we see their softer side. Joined by their families, the All-Stars celebrated the first taste of rugby league for the year.
In a moment, Ashton Agar in contention for the first test in India. Spinner Ashton Agar has stormed into contention for the first test against India after picking up figures of 4 for 41 in Australia's intra-squad match in Dubai. Gee, it would have been hot playing footy today, Jane.
Oh, sure was.
What a day for it.
And we'll check all of the extreme temperatures coming up with all the weather after the break. Now to what's been on everyone's lips, the weather, with temperatures soaring into the mid to high 40s and records tumbling in the Hunter today. The bad news, the heat wave will continue tomorrow with potentially catastrophic fire conditions. Now, Scott Gilbert captured the sun slowly sinking to the horizon after a hot day yesterday. And if you have a hot weather photo from this weekend, we'd love to see it. Post it to our NBN Weather Shots website. Up to the satellite, patchy high cloud over southern New South Wales in the wake of a low pressure trough is bringing virtually no rain. Skies are clear elsewhere under hot and dry northerly winds. Tomorrow, a monsoon trough and embedded low looks to bring heavy rain and storms to the top end. Southerly winds along the New South Wales coast will thankfully bring a cool change. Locally, Singleton, Cessnock and Williamtown all notched up their hottest ever day on record, according to the Bureau. All up, 6 local records were broken for the month of February in the Hunter today. Look at that, 39 in Newcastle, 45 for Maitland, 47 today in Singleton and 45 at Scone and Merriwar. We'll be sweltering again tomorrow, but a cool southerly change and possible showers and storms will arrive during the afternoon. Newcastle heading for 36, 35 at Nelson Bay, 46 at Bulahdelah tomorrow, 42 at Maitland, warm again at Singleton with 46 and 45 the top for Muswellbrook and Scone, as well as Merriwar and Murrurundi. Please do stay cool and safe. There's a strong wind warning for the Hunter Coast tomorrow, seas at 2.5 metres with a 1 metre swell, winds becoming southerly up to 30 knots. There's a high tide at 10:15, the low at 4:41, sunrise at 6:25 and sunset at 7:48. And looking ahead for Newcastle, wouldn't it be nice if we could just cancel tomorrow and skip to Monday? It's looking much cooler thanks to that southerly change coming through. Just 25 degrees on Monday, 23 on Tuesday. At least 10 degrees cooler on Monday in Scone as well, 45, dropping back to 34 on Monday, 29 on Tuesday. And in Gosford, more comfortable conditions for Monday and Tuesday on the way, with 27 degrees on Monday, 25 on Tuesday. And head to NBN's Facebook page for more on our weather. And that's our bulletin for this evening. The Weekend Today show will have the latest news tomorrow morning.
From all of us here, good night.